Today I want to do a review on, Game of Thrones because I am a fan of Game of Thrones. So, and I was very excited for the Dance of the Dragon. So that's what I'm going to do. So, if you're one of these people that you just want to stick to boxing, I understand. You just tune in next week. Tune in next week, and then we'll talk about boxing. But besides that, whatever today is just Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'll give you a second to tune in or tune out. Anyway, feeling pretty good today. Pretty relaxed. Again, I actually watched House of the Dragon twice, just to make sure, get mental notes and stuff. I just put a little timer so I could know how long I'm taking. But anyway, man, anyway. Very excited. House of the Dragon, the cool thing about it is that, again, just like Game of Thrones, the original, the pacing's good, storyline's very good, the CG is very good, there's a lot of just good, so it makes it pretty, like a pretty awesome show because everything's pretty tight. There's some things that aren't so tight, but, other things make up for it, So House of the Dragon, I won't put any spoilers past what you should have seen, But yeah, I'll just say this right off the bat. I think that the way HBO is filming it, it's like perfect, But the storyline, where it comes to the storyline, it's the only one. Okay, let me tell you something. The only one who has it right is Daemon Targaryen. Like everybody else is wrong. I think Daemon's the only one that's right. If you look at season 2, episode 1, Daemon says, we should go. He tells Princess Rhaenys that he's on Caraxes and she's on Meleys, and they should go get Vagar. That's the smartest thing to do, to be like, hey, you know what? Let's go get the biggest dragon in him, and then we'll just take over, put everybody's head on spikes. Pretty simple. But again, the way the storyline tells it is that Daemon's, just hot-headed. He doesn't want to stop. He just want to kill, whatever. It's like, dude, that's not, with Princess Rhaenyra, it's you can tell she's a bad leader. It's just like she's like another Joe Biden, dog. Just bad, So yeah, you got a bad leader that's hesitating after they killed your son. I'd see before they killed your son, I get that. You kind of was like waiting, but afterwards, once they kill your son or whatever, that should be it. It should be, the gloves should be off. Thing is, whatever, that's a dangerous leader when you don't take counsel. You're just like, no, we're not doing it. And because you stalled so much or whatever, that all these events happened. I can't say, I think Princess Rhaenys was correct by not burning Aegon at his coronation. I agree with that. But Daemon was correct to be like, yo, let's go get Vagar and end it. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we get Vagar, whatever, everybody else is just dominoes, But anyway, all that leading up to the House of Dragon, to the Dance of the Dragon, excuse me. I'm going to be honest. None of these guys were worthy to hold that throne, with the exception of Daemon. I have to be honest. I think Daemon was the only one that should have held the throne. Everybody else, Aegon was horrible. Rhaenys is horrible. Not Rhaenys, sorry. I forgot her name, but you know what I'm saying? But she's horrible. I can't believe I just forgot her name, But anyway, I'm just on the spot, so you're just thinking. But yeah, totally forgot her name. Anyway, so the Dance of the Dragon had Princess Rhaenys and Meleys. You know what I'm saying? Caraxes is my favorite dragon, to be honest with you. And then Melee's, but Caraxes first and then Melee's. The thing is, I like the character. You know what I'm saying? The character each dragon kind of puts out there. Plus, I don't know if you hear Caraxes like roar, whatever. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool. Like a deformed dragon that he he does his thing, but he has character. But anyway, House of the Dragon started. That was nothing too. Before I go into it, before this episode aired, right? There was a guy. I'll put his link on there. Unity 5, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, he made a like kind of a game type of event. What the way the House of the Dance of Dragon will happen, and he got it. I mean, he got it like 93% right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's computer, so he couldn't do all that, whatever. I'll put a link or whatever. He did it perfect. Like, oh wow, it's pretty good, But yeah, Dance of Dragon, I was happy, but sad, Prince Aegon just running in there, like he gonna just end the war, with one Dracarys and it's like, Dog, you don't know what you're doing, man, But yeah, he came in there ready to go, and it got real hot real quick, when he I think he realized or whatever that this ain't I ain't about this life. But yeah. So he was getting, man, that his dragon was called Sunfire. I mean, his dragon got tore up. It was a pretty dragon, and the way what I got is that, at least the way the story goes, whatever, is that the dragon was like, his dragon, Sunfire, was like one of the most prettiest dragons that they ever had or whatever. And this dragon just got, I mean, well, you've seen the video. This dragon got tore up this dragon got tore up, man, And they've said that it's, that dragon's supposed to have more things to do, but at least for a while it won't fly, Which some of the storyline, just on a side note, some of the storyline of that dragon, Sunfire, doesn't really make sense, but it's okay. Anyway. But the main event was Rhaenys and Melee's versus Aegon. Aegon and Vhagar. You know what I'm saying? Or Aemon, sorry. Aemon and Vhagar. Pretty good fight, man. Pretty good fight. Again, I like the like one of the things the book said was that there was a second sun second sun in the air and stuff like that, whatever. Beautiful, man, the way the dragons were tumbling. Awesome, man. I felt Melee should have, Rhaenys should have just been like, that's it, man. Like that's it. She got a lick in and, come back to fight another day. Should have done what Daemon did. What Daemon said was to, the both of you guys go fly down to King's Landing and get Vhagar there. The whole thing is get Vhagar because Vhagar's too damn big, But anyway, to her credit, she fought, man. She fought. She fought. For her credit, she fought. She did what she could, but it was sad, man. It was sad when Vhagar caught Meleys or whatever, and just, like the dragon looked at her. It was just, damn, Like even though you know what's gonna happen, because you know the story, but it's man, she's, but yeah, and how she fell, man. She fell again. The whole Princess Rhaenys character. I mean, one, she should have had. I'll say she should have had more she should have had more screen time. You know what I'm saying? Through this whole thing, she had more screen time the first season than the second one. You know, but just for the reason why screen time, just to make sure that people that don't watch the show get a chance to get familiar with that character. But I mean, hell, man, she fought good, man. She fought good. She fought bravely, you know. But you know, it's what it is. Vagar's a huge beast, so I mean, I'm not gonna say she didn't stand a chance because she held her own, but just come on, man. You should have done what Damon said. You know, get Vagar first. I remember when he said that the first episode, that it was kind of, you know, if you didn't catch it, if you didn't pay attention, whatever, you would have missed it. You know, he's like, man, we should go and get Vagar, whatever. Go get Vagar, you know. Like, I think that was, again, smart. Now, I'm not going to say how it ends. I know how it ends, but just that, you know, I'm just looking at checking the time, like 11 minutes. Yeah, just that, man. Just, it was good, man. It was good, but just, you know, you kind of think that, man, you know, you want your character to keep going. You want your character to win a little bit. I will say, as far as for Prince, or Aegon the second, it was, I mean, nobody felt sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? Just, you flew in there getting your ass whooped. You know, nobody felt sorry for him. I think everybody felt sorry for that damn dragon, Sunfire. Everybody felt sorry for Sunfire because the way she got, or he got tore up. It's like, dude, like you guys wasn't even ready, you know? But yeah, Aegon was not really the brightest, you know, and they show that in the show that he's not the brightest. You know, he wasn't ready for it. And then there was a scene with Aemon and Aegon where they were speaking Targaryen. They were speaking Targaryen, and it was bad because Aegon couldn't speak it. We can war.
Nuke Goston Vividus Segiton Bilivazni.
Something like, it was bad. It was bad, you know. But yeah, it just showed that he wasn't ready for that, you know. Just kind of sit down and shut up. But at least he had some heart. He just didn't. He was just way out of his league. He was punching way above his weight class. You know, he had some heart because he did hop on a dragon to go fight, you know, but it's just like, dude, you were not ready. He's not ready. But yeah. Yeah, outside of that, whatever, definitely I enjoyed the show. I didn't like the, I guess, some negatives where it comes to House of Dragon. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the music doesn't hit the same way as like Game of Thrones does. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime you hear the Starks, or anytime you hear Daenerys, you know what I'm saying? There was a certain music that played. It was just like, or especially the Lannisters, you know what I'm saying? There's certain music that played that kind of puts you into the story. This one, however, I don't know what really happened. It's not like that. The music doesn't hit the way it should. I think the only time that was like really cool was when Damon landed, like when he took Harrenhal and he just flew Caraxes at night or whatever. That was the only one that was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see it. You know, and then Aegon's coronation in the first season, you know, those two songs, you know. But outside of that, everything else has been like kind of, you know. So I don't know if HBO's skimming on some of those prices, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, good show. Definitely, it made me feel good. You know, you kind of, you want to rush home to see it. You know, when you were a kid, you'd rush home to watch, you know, cartoons or whatever, you know, or rush home to play your video games. But this one, you know, you kind of look forward to Sundays, you know, so you can sit and just watch it, you know. You order something or you cook something and you just sit and you watch. So, I mean, definitely very very happy for that. Very, very happy. It's good to be excited for something, other than the normal, So yeah, I enjoyed it. I can't wait for, again, the next episodes. The only problem is whatever, I'll say that the production of it, like you got to wait another year to watch it again. Uh, if it comes on my radar where I'm not busy, then yeah, I'll watch it. But I'll make time. But it's sort of like it's taking too long. The other seasons were like that, but this one I think it took longer. I'm not sure. I think it definitely took longer. Sort of like excuse me, for you, kind of geeky guys out there. I'm a geek too, but I'm a geek too, but I'm too strong. That's another story I'll tell you later. Is that like I'll tell you it now, since I got a couple minutes. I always wanted to be just a nerdy kid, but this nerdy kid, go home. I never liked to fight. But the area that I grew up in, they would not allow me just to be a regular kid. So I had to use my hands and sent a lot of people to the hospital. The whole thing of F around and find out or whatever, I think that was my, I should probably have that tattooed on my face or something like that, F around and find out, but you would never know because I try to be all clean, But anyway, going back to that, whatever. But yeah, you kind of like when you're a kid, you run home to either play your video games, you run home to watch your favorite show. Like people would run home to watch Power Rangers or He-Man and stuff like that, whatever, Thundercats, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's good to kind of make sure that everything's done Sunday, so you can sit down and watch. So excited about that. That's about it. I do have a fragrance review. It's from Maison Alhambra. It's called Maitre de Bleu. I'd pass on this one. It's not strong. It only lasts like an hour. It's just not. To me, it's not strong. I'd pass. Just go get the real. It's supposed to be a clone of Bleu de Chanel. It smells good. It smells similar to Bleu de Chanel, maybe 80, 85. It has that wood note in it. It's very good, but it has zero power. This is weak sauce. Weak sauce. You know what I'm saying? It has no power. But again, I'll do a review on it. Do a review when I get a chance. Maybe tomorrow. I'm probably just gonna let this one sit and edit this guy tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, man. Definitely very excited. Happy for House of the Dragon. Poor Maylees. Rhaenys and Maylees and but again, Rhaenyra, that's her name. Princess Rhaenyra she's just a horrible. She would be a horrible leader, a horrible monarch. Just terrible. Like hesitates way too much. You're into your prophecies way too much. You don't think straight. It's kind of like, oh, what if? And by the time you're doing all this what ifs or whatever, all this is happening. They done killed your son already. You done had, 3 bastards from your security guard. I mean, let's be honest now. So, you done slept with your, slept one security guard and you sleep with another security guard. It's like, I'm not crapping on security guards. I'm just saying, you're a princess and you sleep with your security guard. And it's one thing to, you just getting yours, but it's another thing where it's like you having kids by this. Anyway, man, so anyway, I don't think Rhaenyra was very smart. I think she would have made a horrible leader. I only think Daemon, because they try to make Daemon like, oh, Daemon's going to be another Maegor. He's going to beggar the realm. And, I think Daemon Targaryen would have been an excellent leader because you need someone that got a little juice on him, You just need it. You know, I think Viserys was a weak king. I think Aegon the second was horrible. I think actually Aemon One Eye would have been a pretty decent king in my opinion. When you look at it, when you look at the both of them, Daemon and Aemon, they just seem right. I don't think Jake Harris, you know, excuse me. I don't think he would have made a good one, nor Luke, nor the other one. All her bastards would not have made good kings. Helena would not made a good queen. It's bad. Either originally Rhaenys should have got it, Princess Rhaenys, you know, she should have got it, or Daemon. But yeah, the rest. But anyway, that's gonna be it. It's 20 minutes on my little timer. I got a little timer now, so yeah. Thank you for stopping by, and that's it. Class dismissed.